Hello everyone, welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Hello, dear Scorpio. This is your December general and love reading, December of 2020. It is the end of the year. What a year it's been, eh? Let's look at what's going on in the month of December. Those of you that are following my channel for quite some time have realized that I haven't been doing the mid-month readings, but I do random readings. I will also be doing a love reading in particular just for love for December, so look out for that soon. And thank you so much in advance for your support. Let's see what's going on for Spirit Scorpio. Wow. Scorpio and a general reading for the month of December, please, Spirit. What's going on for Scorpio? How are things looking for the sign of Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, your Venus, your Mars, if you're a divine masculine. And for those of you that are familiar with your charts, look at your North Node as well, because that's where you're heading to in this lifetime. So thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. What's going on? Wow, okay, well, these two cards need to come through. Wow. So you are showing up as the King of Pentacles, okay? Logically, King of Pentacles is my Taurus card, so this could be you and your connection with others, so how you are in your relationships. So you're showing up there as someone very much about their values, okay? Very much about their values. And the King of Swords is in the challenge position, which is saying to me that there is something that you're wanting to communicate. Now, you're either needing to sever ties with an air sign, or this is another side to you that needs to come through. We know that the King of Pentacles is someone that's very stable, very much about their, what they're earning. King of Pentacles is someone that's very stable financially speaking. This could be a very lucrative time for you, especially where resources are concerned, okay? Now, for others of you, I suppose this could be another earth sign, okay? Your challenge is air, which means it's a perception, it's anything to do with the truth, a conversation, or needing to sever ties. Needing to sever ties could be with an air sign, could be with another, I don't know, could be another earth sign that you're holding on to. Whatever the case is, financially you're looking really good. Now, maybe you're not seeing something clearly. King of Swords is usually my Aquarian energy. Let's see what's at the foundation. We've got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is some sort of an ending where it's been really harsh in the distant past. In the distant past. Now, in the recent past, we've got the Moon. And the Moon can speak of deception, confusion. There's no clarity here. There's a point of being in fear, not being able to, I don't know, maybe trust your intuition. I feel as though you're still at a point of darkness here, dear Scorpio, trying to come out of that. Now, the Moon can signify, of course, the eclipses. It can signify a full moon, a new moon. It is Cancer, Pisces energy. And the Moon also speaks about the mother. There's something to do with a motherly figure here. What's on your mind? You've got the Five of Cups. And I'm just wondering whether some of you are wanting to sever ties with a, I don't know why I need to say this, but I feel as though you're hoping to be able to put someone in their place. Could it be a mother? Could it be someone that you're sharing your life with? Maybe you share a child with this person that you're needing to do business with. And what I mean is get down to business, is get down to the truth. Remember that this turns into the Ace of Swords, which speaks of clarity. And remember, King of Swords can also be legalities. It could be a legal representative here. Five of Cups is I'm mourning the past, not saying that not everything is in a negative way as I'm seeing things. Five of Cups is I'm still there, I'm mourning the past. Let's look at the near future. And we've got the World card. And the World card is some ending, a great ending. Now this could also mean where business is concerned. Some of you may have suffered loss, financial loss, because of a lockdown, because of the times here. Also, those of you that are wanting to go and visit family could be at a distance. The door could be closed to that. That could be making you, that could be giving you a lot of worry and stress. If you're someone who maybe visits family, who could be at a distance. The World card nevertheless is an ending, right? It's completing a karmic cycle. What about in the position of you? You've got the Tower. And this is an epiphany, an awakening, an understanding that's going to come through quickly. It's going to come through unexpectedly. And this is Pluto, Plutonian energy. Something is being shed, something you're leaving behind. Obviously, if you haven't been able to do this because we've got the King of Swords in the challenge position, then Spirit is coming through. Okay, we've got strong major arcana cards here. What's around you? We've got the King of Cups. We've got three kings, dear Scorpio, which means that there is a lot of... You've got many choices. Okay, we've got three divine masculine here that don't have to be. It's a general reading. But this could also be one person where they're now, dear Scorpio, could be a water sign, could be someone that's not a water sign and they're just open to love at this point. Because we don't see love here at all. We see it here. It's in your environment, which means it's in your periphery. And the King of Cups is someone that's ready to share their heart. Someone who's ready and open for an emotional connection, if this is love. Now, this could also be an offer that's going to make you very happy. Okay? Doesn't have to be only love. This could be business. This could be an offer for work. We've also got, the Tower is, remember, it's how I see the Tower. It's Uranus in Taurus, which obviously, because that's how I see it, that's how I interpret it, obviously something is happening in your relationships. It doesn't have to be romantic only, but there is a shift. There is an awakening here. What's in your hopes and fears? The Four of Cups. So you're hoping that you could go one step back, because I do feel that there is regret that this cup was not accepted at the time when it could have been accepted. I feel that you feel you've had a missed chance here. With the Four of Cups, how I see it is someone was not ready for something long-term. Someone, maybe this was you. You were not feeling secure enough to accept this cup at some point in your life. And as I see this deck that I'm using, and I do have the cards at the bottom in the description box so you can check those out. Here I see that the offer is coming back around again. It's a gift from Spirit. It's the hand of God that's bringing this cup back, and it probably has to do with the King of Cups, who's holding that Ace of Cups. What is the outcome? And we've got the Magician. And the Magician is having the tools, having all the power to manifest here. It is an ace. So it's up to you, I feel. I feel it's up to you. Because remember that we've got the World card here, looking at the major arcana. We've got the World card. We don't see the Fool. You've gone straight on to the Magician, which means that obviously communication has got a lot to do with this situation. Remember that as above, so below. Whatever is going on up there in the ethers is reflecting your life down here. The Magician is Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger. Mercury also rules Virgo and Gemini. Could be around work. Virgo is work. Gemini is collaboration. It's communication. It's doing business. It's also teachings, remember. Anything to do with knowledge, information. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is someone that stands very strong financially. This is someone who is single. Nine of Pentacles, this person has everything in their life. Their financial status is pretty good. But there is a sense of loneliness where the heart is concerned. Remember that someone's climbed the ladder. They're at the Nine of Pentacles. What's missing is that Ace of Pentacles, which will bring more of a secure situation where family is concerned, marriage, everything. You're one step before that, dear Scorpio. What's beneath that? And we've got the Hanging Man. So this is Pisces. So financially, I want to say here that there's been some sort of a hold-up, okay? So again, I'm going to say that financially you've suffered some financial loss here. But I don't think that will be an issue in December. I do see that you're going to start seeing that financially you're able to stand on your own. Let's take more cards and see what's going on. So, Scorpio, please, Spirit. Scorpio. Okay, we've got the dog. So this speaks of loyalty, companionship, admiration, love. Let's see, for Scorpio, please, Spirit, we have the owls. So we've got the dog here, friendship. We've got the owls, which can speak of fear, but it does speak of wisdom. I do feel that news will come through. Communication is coming through that will give you the wisdom to move forward. So your sacrifice, your hold-up was because of information. The Magician comes through for you. And here we've got the scythe. And the scythe can mean severing ties with the past. Could be a family member, or this could be the ending to a difficult cycle through communication, through the wisdom and the knowledge. And we've got the mountain here with number 21. Again, this speaks of, the ending of a major cycle. It's been hard to move forward. Whatever has been blocking you, because this is a blockage, whatever has been blocking you, it's time for you to sever ties with whoever was not there for your highest good, I feel, Scorpio. Also, the scythe cuts the wheat, right? We collect the wheat through working on the fields. And the scythe can also speak of severing ties, so cutting the ties of the past, maybe even your emotional life. Maybe you may be suffering financial loss because of your emotional life. If you're severing ties, divorcing someone from the past, maybe even, well, it could also be a partner in business, I suppose. Let's see what fell out. We've got the Nine of Cups, and this is the card of fidelity. There's the dog. Look at the admiration here. The dog has lost his master and is still there, which means there is someone has been waiting for this connection. Someone has been very loyal to this connection. But I do feel, Scorpio, that even though you felt as though if there was deception in the past, that's probably a chapter that you may be ending and moving away from. Some of you are leaving the pain, because I do feel that there's so much adoration, so much loyalty here that this could beat any challenges. We've got a servant here. The servant is of service, of course. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, and Knight of Wands does speak of a distance, physical distance, but it also speaks of someone ready to take action, to move towards what they desire to create. This is helpful energy that's coming through, and it just may mean that Mars has turned direct. So things are starting to roll now. And we've got Disgrazia in the Tower with the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords does speak of deception. It speaks of stealth. It speaks of something hidden that will be shifting. An epiphany about someone's deception. We've got the Tower here as well. You could be seeing this. This is helpful energy that will bring you the information, which is going to catapult you forward towards what you desire to manifest. So whatever was not working for you, Scorpio, will be coming down. What's at the bottom here? We've got the Ten of Wands, which can mean an ending. And we've got the card of unstableness. And that means, obviously, that you're closing the door on the past. Okay? Closing the door on the past. It was a heavy burden for you. Let's take one more card on the Tower here. And we have the Maid. And this is the Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Now, this is either saying that you're either leaving a Queen of Wands, someone who was very desirous, very passionate. I'm not reading these cards in the reverse. How I see the Queen of Wands, even though I'm not reading reversals. The Maid for me is very, it's helpful energy. It provides service. The Maid, and it is called the Virgin, which speaks of Virgo pure energy, right? So this is logically helpful. You're either connected to a Queen of Wands, could be an age difference as well, where the Divine Feminine is older. But some of you could either be severing ties with an air sign. They could have fire as well. Okay, so let's take more cards. I want to take a Wisdom of the Oracle. So let's see what's going on. What's the advice from Spirit? Stick around to the end, as I will be taking my handwritten cards. So if this is your story, you may be receiving personalized messages. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio in the month of December 2020. Please, Spirit, Scorpio, what's going on? And we have clean it up. So you are cleaning your space up. It's a number 21. You are ending a major karmic cycle in your life. Clean it up means purifying your space, getting rid of anything that is not working for you. This could be a relationship. This could be a partnership at business, in business. This could be anything to do with a mother, right? So interesting. As you can see, I mean, this is the deer here is holding a feather, okay, a dusting feather, which it's cleaning everything up. So it's a time of cleaning your space around you, that decluttering your space as well, so that you could clearly, you could feel safe, you could feel secure, and you can, you know, clearing our space physically will also clear our confusion. Remember that the moon is lack of clarity. We're not able to see clearly. So let's see what's going on with the astrology cards. So for Scorpio, please, Spirit, and we have Mars and Force. So Mars has moved direct. Remember, Scorpio, that Mars is also your ruling planet. The word force is a red flag for me. Okay? It is a red flag, and force does not help any situation. Wherever there is force, whoever's been trying to manipulate a situation, you will be severing ties with that, with them, with it. It is a number 5, and number 5 also speaks of change. Okay, there is an imbalance here. So let's take more cards and see what is going on here. So we've got the King of Pentacles. Please, Spirit. King of Pentacles. What's that about? And we have the Three of Wands. Financially, beautiful. You're looking really safe and secure here. You're waiting on those ships to come through. You've got an inkling that that ship is coming through. You can actually see it, right? Where relationship is concerned, as I said, you may be also dealing with someone that could be at a distance, okay, because this person is looking across those seas. They've made a decision and they're going for what they desire. They're going to create. Why do we have the King of Swords in the challenge? And we've got the Ace of Wands. So the challenge is to speak truthfully about your desires and not hold back on those, dear Scorpio. Ace of Wands being in the challenge says that the truth needs to be communicated. Your desires need to come to the surface. Do not keep them buckled, you know, within your heart. We know that Scorpio can be quite secretive, but this is in the challenge position, which is saying that you need to communicate your desires. This is also a very sexual, way too many cards, a very sexual indication with the Ace of Wands. It's in the challenge, which is saying to me that Scorpio has been repressed where their physical connections are concerned. Of course, the lockdown has got a lot to do with that. But this is also emotionally, you've been buckled up. Why do we have the Ten of Swords at the foundation? And we have the Hanging Man. There was too much sacrifice. It was way too heavy for you to hold on to this, whatever this was, this Ten of Swords. We've got the Hanging Man. Remember, that could be Pisces. Pisces is things that are hidden. Pisces is I've given unconditionally, but it's just too heavy for me. It's too costly for me on a material level, but also on an emotional level. I've given too much. How long can I stay like this? Someone is closing the door here. This is the ending of this situation. Okay, some of you have given unconditionally and you've been stabbed in the back. Well, that's a no-no. That's a wake-up call. Let's look at that moon. And we've got the Page of Wands. So it looks like Scorpio is ready to take a risk now that Mars has moved direct. Even though you're fearful of the outcome, you're ready to take that risk, I feel, and create. Let's have a look at that Five of Cups. You've got a couple of fives. Okay, so we've got Mars and Force. Let's have a look at that Five of Cups. What's on your mind here? We've got the Ten of Wands. The ending of a cycle. Heaviness is here. Remember, you've got the Ten of Wands right here as well. And this is speaking of unstable where relationships are concerned. There's no happiness here. It's too much of a burden. So that's why we've got the challenge of the Ace. Wow. We've got the challenge of the Ace of Wands. Because remember that the Ten of Wands turns into the Ace, right? It's in the challenge position. To drop that burden, clean it up, clean your life up and stop looking at the past. It's a time to look at the future. It's a time, December is a time to wrap things up and start on a brand new footing in 2021. So it's a time of cleaning out your closet. And when I say cleaning out your closet, being open, not repressing your emotions, your truth. Ten of Cups, another 10 on the World card. 10, 10, 10. 10. We've got 4 tens. Fours are always home, and I do feel that this is the ending of a situation where someone is going to be happy and single, or this chapter is closing. Financially, you feel as though you could do this on your own. If this was a partnership at work, it's a different ball game in 2021, it looks like, for you, dear Scorpio. Let's have a look at that Nine of Pentacles, which is the general energy. And I'm going to say, for those of you that wanted, that were hoping that a karmic, difficult cycle in your life will be ending, this is going to give you a lot of happiness and a lot of sense of freedom. So this card fell for the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Five of Swords. Some of you have been doing battle for way too long. I did say we've got a couple of fives, we do. And we know that the Five of Swords is, it's self-sabotage. It's very cutting. It's having to do battle all the time. I think that some of you are preferring not to do that. Or for others of you that are needing to move into a legal situation, remember that we've got the King of Swords who holds that sixth sword. Some of you are going to have to use legal means to get out of this challenging situation that you are in. Let's take one more card on that Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. And we've got the Nine of Swords. Wow. Way too much stress, way too much anguish. Two nines which say you're almost there, dear Scorpio. Okay, let's have a look at this Tower. Why do we have the Tower? We've got the Nine of Cups, the Wish card. And we've also got the Nine of Cups here, which is saying to me that those of you that have been loyal to a connection, to a situation, even though there's been sabotage, there's been deception, maybe lies, I think that the loyalty that has proven itself right now will bring your wish fulfillment here. We've got the King of Cups with the Ace of Cups. We've got the Nine of Cups here. We've got the Ten of Cups here, which means that obviously with the King of Cups in your periphery, it means that this is someone that's not, someone that you have not been connected to physically. Okay, this is an outsider. This is someone outside of your house. Let's take another card. And we've got the High Priestess, so it could be a secretive connection. Remember that the High Priestess, she's all about a spirituality. This could be a spiritual connection, but this can also mean, it's saying that trust your intuition, that this person does hold an open heart for you, even though they may not be clear about it yet. The Magician is going to bring the truth here. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups. In the hopes and fears. We have the Justice card. Balance. Fairness. And a karmic justice. Obviously this Ace of Cups, which is coming through from Spirit, is saying that this is what you deserve and this is what you get, dear Scorpio. But some of you, as I said, you may need to have legal advice. You may need to have those important conversations, because justice is Libra. And Libra, of course, is all about balancing out, harmonizing your relationships. Okay? So let's have a look at the Magician. We've got the Ace of Cups. There it is. So there will be tears of joy. There will be, for others of you, could be tears of sadness, maybe because of lost time. Maybe this could also be the communication could be very emotional, as maybe I feel as though you could be connecting with that special person, that special friendship. We've got both times. The first cards have got the Dog, which means that there is a very important connection here. The foundation of this connection is loyalty, which can make it through any test. So I do feel that this is going to be an emotional conversation where there will be tears of joy, maybe even tears of sadness because of lost time, because of the wounds, okay? The wounds that and the test that this connection had to go through. It can be a friendship, does not have to be only romance, okay? Let's take another card. And we've got the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow. Someone will be very upset with this new beginning. Someone is going to be left out in the cold, and they're the ones that are going to be shedding the tears. But as I said, I do feel that karmic justice is here for you. And the worry and the challenges that you've been going through, okay, they've made you stronger though, dear Scorpio. I do feel that. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles speaks of opening up. It's also very good for business. I mean, Three of Pentacles is someone is noticing you for your talents. We've got a few threes, everyone. So this could also be a love triangle. I must admit here, we've got Three of Wands, Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. We've got the High Priestess, which could be someone, the outsider, the third person. Okay. I'd like to take another card on the High Priestess. We've got the Devil. Wow. And the Devil is Capricorn. The Devil is also limitations, restrictions, because of secrets, because of someone not being able to communicate their passion, their desire. Remember that the Devil can also be a very strong sexual connection. I do believe, because the Devil is Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, it may have been all about divine timing as well, and whatever's going on in the astrology obviously shows this. And remember that the Devil can also speak of someone over drinking, overeating. King of Cups, cheers to you. Remember, Nine of Cups also can mean someone is trying to drown out their sorrows. Let's take one more card on that Devil. And we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords comes after the Three. So I'm going to say, for those of you that have been in a narcissistic connection, a very dark period in your life, it's time for you to heal. Four of Swords, remember, is the warrior that needs to take time out. This can also be a spiritual awakening that you've been going through from all these challenges. We're not going to rule that out, that's for sure. Because I do feel you've gone through much test, but it's time to clean things up. Remember, the Four of Swords is someone that is ready to wake up, take that Ace of Swords and sever the difficulties from their life, whatever was restricting them from their happiness. One more card on that Three of Swords. I want just a little bit more information on that. And we've got the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords can be an argument. It could mean clarity and truth coming through in a harsh way. Knight of Swords is someone that's taking action and quickly, and I'm going to say cleaning up their environment, their life, even if they have to do battle with it. Even though they have to hurt someone, remember that this is not an easy card, and there is the air energy again, dear Scorpio. So yes, you could be severing ties with an air sign, could be a Gemini, we've got the Virgo card there, could be Aquarius. Let's take the Three of Wands on the King of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Wands. This King of Pentacles, which I feel is you, has had a lot that they were dealing with, but you've got the upper hand, remember? 7 and 3 is 10 of Wands on your mind. This is where you need to let go of that heavy burden. And you've been fighting financially, okay? You're fighting towards your financial stability has not gone lost, okay? It's not lost. One last card. I'd like to look at the Page of Wands with the Moon card in the recent past. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Interesting. We've also got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is the same as the Queen of Cups. So, could it be, I don't know, could it be that you were the third person, dear Scorpio? Could it be the case that you were the third person, the outsider? For those of you that could be cross-watching also. It's very interesting because we've got a King and a Queen of Cups, and we've got the High Priestess. So what I feel here is that the Divine Feminine has felt the connection earlier. Okay, now the Divine Feminine could be a mother. She could be very motherly if she's not a mother. It could also mean here that, dear Scorpio, that you are already awakened to this connection, that this is a spiritual connection. It looks like the Divine Masculine more than likely was not awake. Okay, and these challenges have brought in this epiphany, I would say, more than likely. And this is something that's going to make you very happy. Remember that we've got the Nine of Cups, we end with the Ace of Cups, that's 10 cups. This is like getting your wish to having a brand new beginning. Again, cleaning up your life. All right? So I will leave it there. I don't feel that Scorpio is happy on their own. I feel that this transition from closing the door on the past and up until opening the new door, I feel that will be a little bit uncomfortable for Scorpio. Okay? Because I do feel here that Scorpio wants something long term. Okay, so let's have a look at the thoughts, the perceptions. I couldn't stay with you because I felt as though I was suffocating. I want to be free. And that's the Eight of Swords. Someone was trying to build a perception. You know, they were trying to keep a hold of someone, painting the picture very dark, that they would not be able to stand on their own. This was like a test that you've gone through. And I feel that it was a perception, but the perception was put on you from the devil here. Okay, it was a karmic situation that you needed to end. A karmic situation that was limiting, but also, and remember that the devil also is Saturn, it's all about timing. You had to go through this test, okay, and you broke free of it, whether it was a person, a situation, a job, anything. And we have, I will climb any mountain, I will swim any river to be with you, come to me. So we've got, again, the Saturnian energy here. And remember that Pluto, your ruling planet, is transiting through the sign of Capricorn. But, of course, the heaviness, I suppose, of 2020 will be moving away at the end of the year. So we've got 11 here. 8 and 3 is 11. Someone is ready to do the work here. Someone's ready. They've grown. They've matured. They're ready to do what it takes to manifest this important connection, relationship, friendship, and life. And we have, I don't want to be tied down. I will never marry. I don't believe in marriage. Wow, that's the Nine of Pentacles here. Now, this could be speaking of the past, or this could be speaking of the future. Depends on who you are. Remember, we had the Four of Cups here, which is saying that someone was not ready to settle. And we've got a number 20 here, which 20 does equal a 2. It's coming into balance. Maybe someone was not ready to commit, and that's what was so restricting, so challenging for you, dear Scorpio. Now, you could flip the reading around. It's not necessarily that this is you. This could be the other person. All right? And those of you that are coming out of a connection, maybe at first you're not ready to settle down, and that's totally understandable. You've been, burnt once, twice shy. That could be what's happening for you right now. So for everyone, it will be different, dear Scorpio. I want to thank you so much. Wow. There's that Ace of Pentacles, everyone. We've got the Empress. We've got the Death card. And we've got the Two of Wands here. So there's that Ace of Pentacles. It is here. At some stage, that Nine of Pentacles will be joined with that Ace, which is something long-term. It could be a child, could be something long-term. It could be a restart. Remember, Aces are beginnings. So I will leave it there. I want to thank you so, so much and wishing you well. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, and much healing. Ta-da.